to get started, folks.
Washington's 106.7 WJFK. Here starts Ron and Fez.
Okay, good. You're in for that, right?
Ron and Fez.
What? I mean,
It is a river in Egypt. The Nile is a river in Egypt.
You know, I wouldn't mind getting these program catchphrases thrown at me if any of them were spit out correctly.
That's true.
The Nile is not a river in Egypt.
No, it's meant, that is correct.
It's not just.
Okay.
You forgot a word again, Charlie.
Like with your comedy, it's always lacking.
You see, but the thing is,
Missing.
I'm giving the spirit, I'm giving it away. You know, this is
The Holy
thing.
Spirit, the bird?
I've never seen you give spirits away.
You've seen me kill a few.
Yeah, in my past, yes. I mean, I admit I was a heavy-duty partier. But I'm a changed man.
No, not really. You were pretty lame. You couldn't party very much.
That was the problem.
That was one.
That's why you kept getting the DUIs.
That was a long time ago also. But I'm a different person now, and I think that I can help you guys by seeing the things in you that I've seen in myself. That's why I'm willing to sponsor you and help you guys out along the way.
I'm trying to figure out some of these similarities. Ronnie, in your late 40s, did you move back in with your mother?
No.
All right. I'm having trouble finding the similarities.
Like I said, you know, you're using the word similarity in addition as identical.
Correctly. I'm using the word similarity correctly.
No,
It's a problem for him.
You're saying it has to be identical. What you're supposed to do is identify with the alcoholic, not compare.
All right.
And you're trying
Identify
to
the pattern.
compare. I've heard you compare and say you're just like me, and I did the same thing.
No, we're identifying together. See, I know you and I have done...
Do you honestly think I'm a miserable person?
No, I don't
You think I'm living a miserable life?
I'm just saying, Ronnie, I'm worried about you.
Okay.
Because of the future.
Worried or concerned?
Concerned.
If anything happens in the future, I will stab you to death. That's your worry. That should be your concern.
Well, you know, there are things you can do just to, you know, to make your load in life a little easier.
What's that be? Drop you? Like a bad habit?
No, I mean, it's
a big load.
You know, you can call me every day if you'd like.
No, I'm not ever going to call you. If I
Don't
do anything,
call us.
I want somebody who's successful, and not with 39 days.
Well, it's been a very successful 39 days.
I agree. You've done great for the last 39 days.
And, you know, sure, I mean, I don't have the time, but it's still one alcoholic talking to another recovering person. You know, you don't have to have equal amounts of time or whatever to be able to share with each other and make each other feel better.
But under no circumstances would I want to share with you. That's the problem. You wouldn't be a good sponsor for me.
These talks don't make me feel better.
The whole time that you were telling me about alcoholism, I would just think, look at the rest of his life. Hey, Joe, you're on Ron and Fez. Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down.
I think Joe's just whispering to a neighbor.
Yeah. You know what I do? I hate to take Billy off the phones because then everything else falls apart. Joe, you there?
We've had 39 days of good phones.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Hi, you're on Ron and Fez.
One day at a time.
What can we do for you?
Joe from D.C. Hey, what put Billy over the edge? He talked about someone being an incident away. What was the incident that put him over the edge?
All right, thank you very much.
Good question.
Noid.
No, I actually have an answer for that. After we went on break, I got my settlement from my fall down the stairs. I got the $5,000.
Right. Well, how much did you get?
I got $5,000 exactly.
Hand it to you.
Yeah.
The original settlement was what, $7,500?
$7,500.
Now, do you owe tax on that $5,000?
Only if I mention it.
Okay.
Whoops. But
here's living that life of honesty that you have to in the program.
Sure.
No, I'm saying I haven't done my taxes yet, but yes, when I claim it on my taxes, you know, it's a program of rigorous honesty. I will claim it. I will pay my taxes. I've saved part of it.
All right, what happened when you got some money in your fat paw for 2 seconds?
And I know Ronnie will probably agree with me on this. When an alcoholic has time and money in his pocket, it is a very, very dangerous thing. I mean, I had gotten my...
Ronnie?
I'm not here to agree with him. Go ahead. Say your own thing.
I mean, it is just your mind. I had gotten myself a suite in Manhattan. I was all set for a night of partying, hookers, drugs, and everything. And something just, no, don't do it.
The hookers did.
No, I actually never even got that far.
What hotel did you check into?
Oh, I was on 44. I don't even remember. I didn't even stay. You know, I checked in and I was like, you know, and then I was like, had like an epiphany. I was like, what are you doing? You know, what in God's name are you doing? You know, you're going to sit there, you're going to...
Sure that wasn't the maid when you were wiping with the sheets?
No, because I know I'm going to sit there. I'm going to spend this whole $5,000 on this weekend, just before Christmas. And it was just like a light went on, and it was just like, I'm going to be snorting and smoking $5,000. I'm not going to get my little cute car. I'm not going to pay my bills.
Billy, I don't know how to say this, but congratulations. That's terrific.
Yeah. Thank you, Ronnie.
I can't believe in your pea brain you would have thought to yourself, why, as soon as I get a little bit of scratch, don't I spend it on hookers and crack? And you've done it.
All right, I hope this doesn't come off. But if you had blown that whole $5,000 in one party weekend, I would have laughed my ass off. I would have thought that was the funniest Billy thing ever.
Well, it's amazing how somebody's bottom, it's like I had a bottom without hitting the bottom. When you look at it, I hear stories in meetings, and I find the things that people do somewhat humorous, when you hear about stories of, stupid things we've all done when we drink. I mean, I've done crazy things, and I almost did it again, and I just had like an epiphany, and it's just like, get the hell out of here, go home.
All right.
And do what you wanted to do with your money before.
We got all that.
We understand. You answered the caller's question.
And we all said congratulations, and then you retold the story.
Oh.
And you got to be high to do that.
Well, I was happy.
All right, now what has you... All right, we know that you're worried about me because I've had troubles in the past, and I'm not living the program. Mm-hmm. And I will say this, you're completely right about that.
Okay.
You're pushing me away from the program right now by liking it. The fact that you and I could belong to the same thing scares me.
It's like you're almost in the same country club. Billy shows up.
Exactly.
And his slippers and his one-piece bathing suit to use the country club pool.
And I don't care where we were. We could be in Buckingham Palace, and I would look around and see Billy there having fun and go, what an effing dump. I got to get out of here.
This asshole.
Yeah.
Ronnie, I mean, it is just a fellowship of men and women. The only requirement is a membership to stop drinking. You don't have to like the guy next to you. It's program before personality.
I got that qualification.
Do you ever think of anything on your own, or are you just spitting the blue book back at me?
No, I'm living the life. I'm taking it easy.
High life.
Living one day at a time. And it's a better. Right. Put it this way, it's better than
another name of a TV show.
It's better than I was doing.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
And it was not better than you were doing 5 minutes ago, but it's still better. All right, so we got me. What is it about? What's the red flag with Fez?
Fez, I think Fez cannot put down alcohol. We said we've had this contest. I don't think Fez could live the rest of his life without having his beers.
All right, now, Fez,
why is that a bad thing?
We started this 48 hours ago.
Right.
How are you doing?
I have not had a drink. I don't drink liquor. I only drink beer, and I haven't even gone near a beer. I have it in my refrigerator. I haven't gone near it.
Okay. But are you looking forward to the weekend?
Yes, I'm looking forward to the weekend.
Do you plan on drinking this weekend?
I probably will drink this weekend.
So don't you
I'm actually going to a party after the show tonight, and probably will drink.
So you're planning your drinking?
No, I'm planning going to a party.
And you said you might possibly drink. I mean,
yes.
Here's somebody who's actually, when you start to plan out when you can drink and where you can drink, and like, okay, I'm not going to drink for 2 days, but come the weekend, I'm going to drink. You're going to be a weekend warrior. That's not the way a normal social drinker thinks.
They say everybody's working for the weekend.
Yes.
But a normal social drinker doesn't plan their weekend around drinking.
All right, let me just ask, Fez, could you bear this party without drinking? Was it something that you... All right, now, Rory just had a face.
What happened to Rory?
Now, let me just say this. Come on over, Rory. Could you do it?
I really am... No.
And that's being honest.
Yes, that's being honest.
And I will tell you this. I was invited to the same party. I'm not going because I could not bear to be in that place without drinking. I would go there and have a really bad time. So I'm not going. But we all know the person. It's a nice person, but we don't, it's a lot of other people are going to be there.
That we won't know.
Let's face it, record people.
Right.
And there's nothing worse. Maybe that shoe bombing terrorist, but that would be it. So why go? To drink?
No, not to go because it's the friend's 30th birthday.
Right, but I'm saying this. Would you go if you couldn't drink? Would you say that's now unbearable?
Oh, okay. All right, I would probably still go, but I would leave much earlier, I would imagine.
See, now,
and I'm just trying to play it out in my head and be as honest and forward with you as I can.
See, if I was invited to the party, I wouldn't have gone either. But
What does that mean?
He's trying to get invited to the party.
You're not going.
The lonesome loser's sitting outside again, looking in.
No, I was just agreeing with Ron. It's an uncomfortable situation with strangers.
It is uncomfortable.
I can feel it.
And not just strangers, but people that you know right away are going to be weird strangers.
Yes. And a lot of drink. But see, Fez, don't you realize, just the fact you're saying you would go, but you would leave earlier, why would you leave earlier? Because you were not in your normal...
If I wasn't having a good time.
Why can't you have a good time without alcohol?
I'm not going to have as good a time.
It would be an awful time. I'm going to tell you that as somebody who is not going. That will be so annoying without drinking.
Mm-hmm. Don't you see what I'm saying, though, Fez? Just the fact that, you admitting you would have a better time with alcohol, you would leave earlier, and you'd probably go home and drink. Or maybe go somewhere.
Where does that come from?
I wouldn't go home and drink.
I mean, if you really wanted the beer...
I don't think Fez is near as focused on it as you are.
I know. You're the one who's planning my drinking, not me.
No, you're the one who said that I am going to go out tonight and I will probably drink. I didn't say that for you. Just the fact that you were planning. I didn't drink for 2 days, and I'm going to go out tonight and drink. And Rory, I know. Forget it. I mean, Rory is definitely going to drink. I
know you're feeling superior to him.
No, because I know...
You're wasting it. I'm thinking...
Very well.
Brother-in-law, he does drink, but I will see the same six-pack sit in that thing for months at a time. And I'm not drinking, and that bugs me. And I'm like, why don't you drink...
That there's unfinished beer?
Why don't you drink your effing beer? Why is it still here from the last party you had? And then later I see him using it, if there is a party he's having a beer, and I'm like, you're wasting it. I'm thinking to myself, you're wasting that for somebody who wants it. So he's probably not a problem drinker.
See, social drinkers
don't enjoy it. I think social drinkers don't enjoy it.
No, they have a cutoff valve, which I don't think a lot of problem drinkers and alcoholics have. Don't have. Social drinkers drink a certain amount, and they're like, oh, I've had enough. Oh, I'm feeling a bit tipsy. And it's just like, in the rest of us, the problem drinkers, the alcoholics, it's just like, I want to get as numb and as crazy and as drunk as I possibly can.
All right, we'll pick that up from there. Hey, if you want to be tested by Billy, to see whether or not you have a problem, according to him, 866-277-4969. 866-277-4969.
He's ready to judge you.
Billy and Fezzi and Rory have been in a 48-hour shootout. Who can go the longest without drinking?
A non-drinking contest.
Exactly.
And now Rory says, no way will he drink at this party tonight, which, puts the full court press on Fez.
I think you can do it, Fez. I mean,
I know I could do it.
Would would you feel more comfortable with a recovering person there?
Are you just trying to get invited to a party that you're not invited to?
Well, this is the things you are supposed to do.
You know what? I would feel more comfortable in the china shop with the bull with me.
No, in early sobriety, it's always good if you go into the tiger's cage to bring someone with you.
What does that mean?
Yeah, what is a tiger's cage? Is that where...
Why would it be better to take someone into a tiger's cage with you? Won't you both get mauled?
No, meaning somebody who has experience dealing with the tiger, and that would be me.
Now, here's an interesting thing. Did you psychologically work on Rory by saying, I know he can't do it? Was that supposed because you know his personality that he'll fight back?
No, I just think Rory's pretty much a hopeless case.
And I won't fall for your heavy mind tricks?
No,
I'm sorry, I meant Jedi mind tricks?
I think I can work with you, Fez. I think you are more responsive to help. And to
Rory,
listen.
no doubt you'll make it through the weekend.
Yeah, I'm going to make it through just because Billy says I can't.
There's no way Rory will make it through the weekend.
And we can count on your honor system?
Oh, yeah, definitely. If I fall, I'll let you know.
Swear to Jesus.
Now he's talking like Billy. If I fall, I'll let you know. A slip is not a fall, Rory. All right?
I swear to Jesus that I will let you know if I drink.
Wow.
How about your higher power?
Why don't you give yourself over to Jesus right now?
I don't know how to.
Help him, Billy.
Just say, turn your will and your life over to the care of God. Say, God, accept me as I am.
God, accept me as I am.
A Nazi.
Thy will be done, not mine.
Thy will be done, not mine.
And accept my will and my life into your care and keep me sober today.
Accept your what?
My will and my life into your care and keep me sick.
Accept my what?
Will.
Accept my will and my life into your care.
Accept my will and your life in my care?
Fezzi, come on in. The water's fine.
I'm not getting baptized in a bathtub of gin with Billy Staples.
Fuzzy, all my sins have been washed away.
Oh, God.
It's nothing but the straight and narrow and heaven everlasting for me.
Nice. Thank you, Reverend Bill.
Well, no, this is what the ritual I go through every day. That was my own personal prayer.
How do you even get time for work?
Oh, no, I just kneel before my bed.
Yes?
And I kneel before my bed. I humble myself before God, and I pray. And these are the things that I ask for on a daily basis.
Do you ask for him or ask for him?
No, I ask. In the morning, I ask. At night, I say thank you.
Why? You never get anything you want.
If I stay sober, I say thank you. It's just please and thank you. That's all it is.
That's simple.
It really is. In the morning, you say, please keep me sober. At the night, you say, thank you for keeping me sober.
I'd like another beer, please. Thank you.
Now, do you believe in Rory that he'll make it?
Oh, absolutely not. I've seen Rory in action.
You're the worst.
No. Look, I can say that because I have been there.
So you're thinking that Rory's just giving us a load of crap?
Rory needs to hit a bottom. I mean, like they say in the...
Remember, didn't Rory do something we thought was going to be his bottom? We thought he had bottomed out. He blacked out of some whole thing.
Yeah, there was something he couldn't remember, and it's like that next Monday we started getting phone calls on.
Yeah, but something even happened at the station that he did during one of our Lights Out parties. Roy, didn't you kind of do something real crazy where you blacked out?
At a Lights Out party after the show one weekend?
I had a problem where after I was drinking on the air, drinking tequila, where I don't remember how I got home. Billy actually had to carry me home.
Yeah, but I thought there was something else. Something that you went into it's just beer from me now on. The bit. And I don't think the party at your house where you gave the girl the cocoa butt.
Bobo Brazil.
You gave her a Bobo Brazil style cocoa butt in the forehead.
Right, yeah. It just got a little too out of control. I was getting into fights and, hurting people. And after a while, I was like, no more hard liquor for me because I black out and I get very violent. So I'm staying straight with beer, no shots, no tequila, nothing.
And have you stuck to that?
I've stuck with that most of the time.
Why is Billy laughing?
Don't you understand the beer, the alcohol that is in beer is the same alcohol that's in a shot, that's in a glass of wine. It doesn't matter what form you consume it in, it is still alcohol. When your liver breaks it down, it's still alcohol.
We all understand that, but if you're having beers, you can gauge it better than if you're doing shots.
That shot is going to hit you more than beer.
Yeah, of course.
In a lot smaller quantity.
It'll hit you faster. But you will wind up consuming more beers, per se, than you normally would, because it just takes you longer to get that drunker.
We understand, but at least at that point he can go, I've had 11 beers, not 5 shots.
Mm-hmm. But I love the attitude of the person. It's just like, well, it's only going to be beer.
Now you have an attitude of gratitude, is that right?
What does that mean?
That's what he told me the other day.
Yeah, because now I'm grateful. I never thought I would say the words that I'm grateful to be an alcoholic.
Well, you might as well be. You've done it for long enough.
You're really good at it now.
You've been that more than you've been a registered voter.
Well, basically it was...
And his first drink with Eisenhower, didn't vote until Reagan.
It was explained to me in much simpler terms that I could understand.
By God?
Yeah, I had...
figures?
No. The first 3 steps I had a little problem with. And basically the first 3 steps... Just say, I can't, he can, so let him.
You know what? You would love this song, Give Me 3 Steps by the Skinner Boys. That's you. All right, I can't.
Listen to it 4 times, you'll get L12.
Step 1 is I can't. Step 2 is he can. And step 3 is so let him. It's basically, that's the Crip Notes, the whatever you want to call it on the first 3 steps.
Hey, this is Charlie.
This is Charlie. Hey, Billy, you're only doing this because you got $5 grand, right?
I'm sorry?
You're only acting like this because you got $5 grand, right?
Oh, no, the $5 grand's gone.
Yeah, now Jed Drinkit is all uppity.
Yeah, if you didn't get that $5 grand, you'd still be drinking, right?
No, I wasn't drinking per se. I was doing some things I shouldn't do.
Say again.
I wasn't drinking like a alcoholic normally would drink. I was making some mistakes in my recovery.
How come you're preaching to everybody, though?
Not preaching. I was asked to help out a couple of fellows I work with.
Who asked you?
Yeah, who asked you?
No one asked you, Billy.
Yes, sir.
You Budinsky?
No, I just, I see people hurting.
Yeah.
and in need, and, you know...
What's hurting? How many beers a night is hurting?
And it's not how much you drink, it's what it does to you. I mean, I could have 2 or 3 beers, and I'd
be less dull than this.
2 or 3 beers and what?
And, you know, that would be, you know, enough to send me off because I haven't drank. Because when you start drinking again, you pick right up where you left off. I mean, there's no, like, you know, starting all over again.
So you buy a 6-pack, crawl in the gutter, and just get started again?
Maybe not the gutter part.
Quit trying to convert everybody, Billy.
I'm not trying to convert anybody.
I heard you convert this kid. You had him. He just surrendered his life over.
You had him do a Jesus prayer.
And now, if he does drink, he looks like a hypocrite.
And he's going to feel like he hurt baby Jesus.
I know. Is a hypocrite somebody that goes against God or something like says like a bad thing?
No, a hypocrite is just anyone who doesn't do what they say.
Yeah.
Sacrilegious?
Doesn't practice what they preach.
Yeah, now he'll look sacrilegious. Thank you, Billy.
No, I don't know how religious he is in the first place. But again, you
just had him give himself over to Jesus.
But you don't have to be religious in nature to accept this simple program. It's a higher power.
If there was a higher power, a lightning bolt would jump in this building, take the elevator to the 6th floor, and smack you in your fat head.
Then I wouldn't be able to help you guys.
Please, Jesus, hit Billy in the head with a lightning bolt.
Please.
And make sure you can all see it.
We're in the Osgood studio.
See,
and then have
you need directions.
And have rats drag his body all the way downstairs.
You killed Billy.
See, God actually looks out for drunks.
Then why are there so many people that die drunk driving?
He doesn't look out for the innocent people, Ronnie, just the drunks.
I should not be sitting here talking to you guys with everything I've done.
I was saying that. You shouldn't be here.
We've been saying that for a year and a half now.
You should not be in the studio.
No, with the things I've done, driving drunk, and I only got caught 3 times.
Thank you. Goodbye.
And all I've done and people I've slept with, and I should not.
You haven't slept with anybody.
Oh, I've slept with plenty in my day. Oh boy.
Did you ever get a white hooker?
Yeah.
Really?
Really? What'd that cost you? How much extra?
No extra.
To double down?
No extra. She didn't have many teeth.
Not when you were done with her.
You're perfect for each other then. You had 3 molars between the 2 of you. 866-277-4969.
Hey, you see Mikey D drink. You think he's an alcoholic?
No, not at all.
Why?
I see Mikey occasionally have a cocktail, and he'll have 1 or 2.
I see him do shots.
I've seen him do shots, too, but he doesn't do them all the time.
You've seen him at Bar 9. He drinks the whole time there.
I've never seen Mikey D drunk.
I've never seen him drunk.
I've never seen him drunk.
Look at the eyes. Watch the eyes.
He's stoned all the time, but I've never seen him drunk.
He's more of a weed head.
Yeah. That's a whole nother program.
So you don't want to challenge him to 30 days without weed?
I don't think that would be just about as. I would be glad to help him and send him in the right direction, of course. You know, I could be there for support because it's basically the same program, just you change a couple words around.
Thanks, Roach Coach.
So, Mikey, you could give up weed for 30 days?
What's that question? You could give up weed for 30 days? I don't know.
I'm pretty sure I could give up weed for 30 days.
When's the last time you went 30 days without getting high?
A couple of years ago.
Do me a favor. Give it up for 30 days. Listen to those 2 Jewish kids and see if you want to put your future in them.
When was the last time you got high, Mikey?
I don't get as high as I used to, or I don't smoke as much. Sometimes I smoke a joint a couple of days ago.
Well, you smoke by yourself?
Yeah, I smoke by myself.
Hey, Ninja, you're on Monetized.
Go ahead, buddy.
Yeah. Todd, speak up, buddy. Well, I don't know what to tell you.
Okay. Part of the 12-step program is apologizing to people, right?
That's the amends.
Yeah, I haven't got up to step 9 yet.
Yeah.
Okay, will you find that woman that you molested?
Probably not.
Why not?
Because I really don't even know her name. I will make every attempt because they say to make a solemn attempt, and if you cannot actually find them, to apologize to God for that.
Will you make your amends to me?
Yes.
I can't wait, because I am going to lay into you that day.
Nice.
I am going to go on.
Billy, you jerk off.
Why? Because I'm telling the truth and being an honest man. You know, you guys, I was a jerk off when I was drinking. Now, it's just like
yeah, but then
you still are. I don't blame it on the alcohol.
Then you were a drunk jerk off. Remember this, Billy?
Absolutely not. I don't remember. That was part of the problem.
All right, but you've heard that show again.
No, yes.
The night when you were off the wagon, your new girlfriend Lobster Claws showed up, and you just got trashed on 4 rum and cokes.
It was more rum than coke, yeah. But my name's Billy, and I am an alcoholic. That was actually pretty coherent before the end of the night.
All right. Now, have you ever seen us have a night like that?
Well,
4 drinks?
No, I was on antidepressive medication, and that actually affects alcohol, and you don't have your stomach stapled either. So all these things added to my quick inebriation, actually. Because when you're on antidepressants, it really makes the alcohol...
You know, we know so many people on antidepressants, and they all drink. I have never seen one of them go, oh, I can't drink, I'm on Paxil.
Oh, I've heard that plenty of times.
No, not with our friends.
There were a couple of...
Write one down.
Okay.
Write one down. Because I was out the other night at Bar 9. People were telling me about their... he has done good. As a matter of fact, he quit completely, right?
Yeah.
Somebody told me he has.
As far as I know, but he's...
And he was a guy who hit it pretty hard.
This girl told me she shouldn't be, but she did anyway.
Yeah. And she's a mess.
Yeah.
She is a mess.
Yeah, she was on the antidepressants, and she drank, and it was totally... She was like I was. I had to be helped around. And that night, the first time I listened to that replay, it was horrible. I felt like it was just like the most humiliating thing I ever heard in my life.
Yeah, it was sick.
For you, your pants came down. We all saw that.
Here is Urban. Urban, you're around, Fez.
Welcome to D.C., my friends.
Thank you very much, buddy.
Billy, all this talk about Christ. I'm trying to remember, what was Christ's first miracle?
I think, well, in my life, it's me.
No.
In your life, in the Bible. In the Bible.
When he went to the wedding at Cana?
Yeah, he turned the water into wine.
Correct.
Now, you know the other thing that came out the other day that they're saying? All right, remember the oils? He was always putting oils on people to heal them? Yeah. Those were all hemp-based.
Really?
Yeah. Which you could literally take in, that would be like a medication, because it would go through the skin.
All right, Jesus, going to be on the cover of High Times.
Basically, that's, I think, where the people are getting behind this now. Here's Matt, you're on Ron Fez.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, Matt. Buddy.
I actually want to thank Billy for talking about this. On New Year's, I quit everything, the drinking, the drugs, and the cigarettes, and my brother and I, we quit at the same time, but he dropped out about a week into it, and it's really tough for me, and I'm not to the point now where I'm getting over those really intense headaches. And
go ahead, bro.
I think we lost him.
Well, we lost you.
Now, Billy, I can't believe I'm asking you for advice. Should you quit everything at once?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
That's tough.
Matt even says in the big book, it says, to just worry about your alcoholism first. Is the big book, is that Weight Watchers?
Your big book of recipes?
No, it's the book of the 12-step program.
Are we going to take a break?
How big could it be? There's 12 steps. It seems like it should be 12 pages.
We're going to take a break. We're going to come back and get bored by Billy. If you've got any questions, 866-277-4969. It's the Ron and Fez Show.
See, that's why I'm going to win, because I'm like the dark horse. No one else, believes in me.
If you come in here Monday, and you've already sworn to Jesus, so I don't even have to bother checking, and Fez lives the life, so I don't have to even ask him for a second, unlike you. I'd never with Fez have to go like I do with you all the time. Are you lying? Are you lying? But if you came in here Monday and said you made it through the weekend, this place would go nuts.
There's no way he's going to.
It's going to happen. I promise you.
We'll probably get to the party about midnight. I'll be able 12:15 because Rory will be gone before then.
So you're only going to go as long as he does. That'll be your victory.
Yes, I will have won, right? Right?
Beautiful. That's fine.
Isn't that the rules?
Well, Billy, now Billy looks hurt.
What's wrong with Billy?
The idea is just not to beat one person in drinking, Fez. It's to have
a better...
How many
do I have to beat? I can't beat Earl. He's never had a drop.
Literally, I thought that's what AA was. Just beat the next guy.
No, not at all. It's just to live a better life, to live a sober lifestyle, to make your life better without...
Then you're right. I am doing it the wrong way.
If I beat Rory, if Rory has a drink tonight and I win, I am going to celebrate with a beer.
See, that's because a lot of people will do that. When something good happens in their life, they feel like they're owed something in return. A lot of people turn to alcohol. It's like comfort food.
You know what?
When something bad happens.
I'm going to open up 2 bottles of wine and put the corks in my ear to stop you from talking and just start hitting them both. Here's Jim. Jim, you're on the air.
Hey, guys. What's going on? First of all, I'm glad that I got to hear the Friday Fezzatorial. That was a very interesting thing.
That was on tonight?
Yes, you just missed it.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty good one. I have to agree with Sydney being that big, too. I've been sober 15 years, and as stupid as this is going to sound, I'm going to have to agree with Billy on something.
What's that?
You know, a lot of people, unfortunately, will get to their first anniversary, or they'll turn around and they'll have something good go on in their life, and they'll go out and they'll celebrate, and they'll go out and celebrate by getting drunk. Yay! You know, and it's a shame. It's a shame. That was my wife, who was also sober 15 years.
Is that right?
Yeah. It's weird hearing me agree with Billy on something. And I got to tell you, the reason why I said that it's nice that I got the hit of Fezzatorial is I'm up here in New York, and we definitely miss you guys up here.
Oh, thank you very much, my friend.
It really is a shame to have had you guys leave, and hopefully you guys will be back quick.
Here's what I understand from some rumors going around. Keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. Thank you very much, my friend.
All right, later, guys.
All right, thank you and your sober wife.
Here's Jesse. Jesse.
What's up, buddies?
Jerome.
How y'all doing?
Good.
Sober as a church mouse. Go ahead.
I can barely hear you.
Why is that? We're having...
So I called to disagree with Billy.
Oh.
Well, let me start by saying welcome to D.C. This is my hometown.
It's fantastic to be here. We're having a wonderful time.
This is where I've been tattooing and doing drugs and going into rehab after rehab for years.
All at once.
So I have a lot of experience with the fellowship and the program. And basically I'm just like, I want to reach through the speakers and choke Billy like the times I've been listening to you guys, because I don't hate on him for, his sobriety, his 30 days and everything.
Turn your radio down. Turn your radio down, buddy.
The cologne-covered Ecuadorian should have told you.
I'm turning it down. Here we go.
Thank you, buddy.
Anyway, first of all, Billy has absolutely no business trying to sponsor anybody. First and foremost.
He has no business in show business.
Yeah, well, it makes
no business in show business, or no business I know. Everything about him is revolting.
It makes for good radio programming, I guess.
Yeah,
or something.
it does.
But
I know,
yeah.
we've never done a drinking contest this way. We've never done it backwards before.
Oh, and by the way... Hello?
Yeah. All right, thanks a lot, man.
I'm sorry, Clint Howard interrupted you.
Yeah, we did.
You did? You
we just
somebody?
can't...
Yeah, someone who's not in rehab.
Yeah, I can't have a drug addict sit here and put a needle in my partner's skin.
I don't want to do it.
Good. Then we pick you. I gotta have everything. I gotta keep him living. Or else it's me and Billy for the next 20 years, and I can't do that.
I asked for the Buccaneer flag. I got a sunflower smoking a weed.
He's got no business in show business. Billy, you're annoying a lot of people, drunks and druggies alike.
Well, Ronnie, I don't mean to annoy you, but this is the year of Billy. This is the year of Billy, and I'm going to do a lot of things right this year. Is that on the Chinese
calendar?
Yeah, it's the year of the pig.
Ah! Earl, you going off with the boys tonight?
You going with us to the birthday party?
You going out with Chuck and Buck later on this evening?
Sure, why not?
And hug.
It's time for a reach around.
Oh, God.
Get in the daisy chain.
No.
Now
Driving Miss Daisy chain.
Then you're the judge tonight. I want you to watch these guys like a hawk.
All right?
And you know what? If they go to have a beer, slap it out of their hands.
Don't do that. You're going to cause a scene.
First of all, you're talking about sponsoring people. You don't have anything to give away except stay sober for another day, boss. And Hawk is not even in the first 164 pages of the big book. Man, you can't be sitting there talking all this trash that you don't even know about. And the other thing is, it's a program of attraction, not promotion, man. And I believe that says that in the 12th tradition.
No, it certainly does.
And also in the tradition...
I don't know what that means.
Billy ought to keep his pie hole shut on the radio.
Oh, okay.
I have never mentioned the name. I did not violate the tradition. I have not said what recovery program I am in, so I am not violating any traditions. You know, so
You
no.
never said AA, man. The past 3 nights I hear you say A.
I did not say, those 2 letters never left my mouth.
What
Ever?
are you talking about, dog?
Not on the air, because that would be a violation, because God forbid something ever happened to me and I slipped.
Autonomous at the level of press, radio, and films, and you're not doing it.
I did not say those
All
initials.
I'm saying is this, dog. All I'm saying is this. Here's the thing. I feel bad about when they pick on you about your dad and all that jazz, man.
Yeah, me
You're my
too.
boy. But the thing is, you're an effing idiot and a tool for coming on and spouting all this crap.
His dad used to
acting like
say
you know
the
what
same
you're talking
thing.
about.
I'm just trying to help. I'm just trying to help.
Thank you very much, Scott.
Hey, thanks a lot,
Let's see.
guys.
Thanks, Scotty.
Peace.
Well, you can't get acceptance anywhere, Billy. Here's Mike. Mike, you're on Run a Fez.
Go
Hey,
ahead,
Ron
Mike.
Fest, welcome to D.C.
Hey, thank you, my friend.
Hey, I got a question for Billy, for you guys.
Sure.
Hey, why is it that people who become, people who join AA and people who become born-again Christians all of a sudden feel it's their duty to push their beliefs on us?
Yeah, why is that, Billy?
Let me check with the AA spokesperson, Billy Staples.
I'm
sorry, Billy S.
I'm not a spokesperson for any particular
Spokesmodel.
recovery group, and I don't claim to be, and I would never be. And I'm not pushing my beliefs. I am not a born-again Christian. I'm a
You're telling everybody, don't drink, God will help you, don't do this, don't do that.
They have asked
Yeah,
for
you
my
are.
help. They've asked for my help, but I
When
delivered
did
it.
I ask for your help?
You
When
said-
did I say I have a problem with my drinking? Billy, please help me.
You said you wanted to quit
You were
drinking.
drunk.
You were going to have a contest.
I never said I wanted to quit drinking.
You said you wanted to win the contest,
Yes,
correct?
I said I wanted to
Yeah,
go
they're
without...
happy when you're drinking. They don't want to listen to your yes about not drinking.
So the only requirement for membership is a desire to stop drinking, and Fez has shown that because he wants to win the contest. So I am not pushing. I don't walk up to Fez and say, Fez, I really think you should come to a meeting with me
You
tonight.
got a million people listening to your BS about not drinking now. I think this million people care that you don't drink anymore.
No, but I care.
All right, thank you, Mike. Thank you, buddy.
You care. No one else cares. You.
All right.
Me and my higher power.
I appreciate it.
Boy, are you making friends in D.C.?
Billy, what's the name of your organization?
I'm sorry?
What's the name of your organization so I can write it down? That you belong to. What's the name of the program?
I can't do that, Ronnie.
Just give me the initials.
No, I can't do that because it's known by its initials.
Then why do you bring up chips? Does anybody else use chips?
Yes, but under the traditions, because if I should slip and do drink again...
They would make you drink.
No, because...
If they found out you were doing this, they would force you to drink.
That would mean somebody who was thinking of coming into the program might think it wouldn't work for them, and I don't
Let
want
me
that
ask you this.
responsibility.
Are you still on painkillers?
Barely. Barely.
Give me back your chip.
No.
Give
They're
it
prescription. They are prescription. Prescription medications are okay.
For what?
Unless you're Dr. Bob.
What? I mean, it's not like you have a bad leg.
No. They are not painkillers.
What are they?
They're anxiety medication.
Please. They're sedatives.
You can say the same thing about Budweiser as anxiety medication.
No,
That's for sure.
As my psychiatrist has explained to me, they don't affect me the way they would.
Your psychiatrist is in the program?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I go there for me. I don't go in and ask him what he does.
I know this is off topic, but Billy, who was it that wrote the Winnie the Pooh books?
Oh, goodness. That was A.A. Milne.
Again with the AA.
Oh, God, you won't quit saying it.
No.
You won't quit saying it.
No, that was different. That was an author. I mean, I wasn't referring to a program. So, now I forgot what I was explaining and helping people with.
Oh, that your painkillers.
Oh, yeah.
Those pills that you're popping 3 times a day
Well, I'm supposed
are
to
part of your addiction.
No, I'm supposed to take them 4 times a day. I'm actually down to about 1 or 2.
Oh, God, you're high. You're so high.
Howard Stern, Don and Mike, Bill O'Reilly, Ron and Fez, and the Washington Redskins. 106.7 WJFK.